Hello, hello to another short story. Today I have the perfect post-Christmas story for you, at least when I think about most Christmases of the last years in our family, and I guess it's the same as in most families. Christmas is about eating way too much food. As usual, we were at the in-laws and, well, it was just way too much food. And sometimes I wished that the portions were a bit smaller. On the other hand, let today's story be a warning to all of us. Today's story is titled The New Food, and it was written by Stephen Butler Leacock, an author that I very recently stumbled upon. Stephen Leacock was an internationally popular Canadian humorist, satirist, and academic who wrote more than 30 books of sketches and lighthearted essays, poking fun at the absurdity of everyday life. Today, he seems almost forgotten, though, which is a shame, because his witty, satirical stories are something else. I thoroughly enjoyed reading them, and I will certainly post more readings of his works in 2025. A little word of warning, though. The ending of today's story is pretty dark and a bit cynical, so if that's not your thing, then this story might not be for you, but judge yourself. Here is The New Food by Stephen Butler Leacock. I see from the current columns of the daily press that Professor Plum of the University of Chicago has just invented a highly concentrated form of food. All the essential nutritive elements are put together in the form of pellets, each of which contains from 1 to 200 times as much nourishment as an ounce of an ordinary article of diet. These pellets, diluted with water, will form all that is necessary to support life. The professor looks forward confidently to revolutionizing the present food system. Now, this kind of thing may be all very well in its way, but it is going to have its drawbacks as well. In the bright future anticipated by Professor Plum, we can easily imagine such incidents as the following. The smiling family were gathered round the hospitable board. The table was plenteously laid, with a soup plate in front of each beaming child, a bucket of hot water before the radiant mother, and at the head of the board the Christmas dinner of the happy home, warmly covered by a thimble and resting on a poker chip. The expectant whispers of the little ones were hushed as the father, rising from his chair, lifted the thimble and disclosed a small pill of concentrated nourishment on the chip before him. Christmas turkey, cranberry sauce, plum pudding, mince pie, it was all there, all jammed into that little pill, and only waiting to expand. Then the father, with deep reverence and a devout eye alternating between the pill and heaven, lifted his voice in a benediction. At this moment there was an agonized cry from the mother. "Oh, Henry, quick! Baby has snatched the pill!" It was too true. Dear little Gustavus Adolphus, the golden-haired baby boy, had grabbed the whole Christmas dinner off the poker chip and bolted it. 350 pounds of concentrated nourishment passed down the esophagus of the unthinking child. "Clap him on the back!" cried the distracted mother. "Give him water!" The idea was fatal. The water, striking the pill, caused it to expand. There was a dull rumbling sound, and then, with an awful bang, Gustavus Adolphus exploded into fragments. And when they gathered the little corpse together, the baby lips were parted in a lingering smile that could only be worn by a child who had eaten 13 Christmas dinners.